hope everybody's having a great day and that your life is just running along smoothly and everything's harmonious for you. I'm going to talk today about something that I'm not sure a lot of you realize, that you really can feel energy in a room, whether you think you can or not, or you never really notice that. There's a funeral home here in the neighborhood, and when they built it, the ceiling is too low because there's a certain I don't know, equation or something about how the height and the width and the length need to be at a certain proportion to feel right. Well, this is too low, so when you get in there, you always feel like it's like this, and so you just feel that right away. It doesn't feel like it's in harmony. And then another time we'll go into a store or something. I mean, I'd go in with my husband, and he'd finally say, "I got to get out of here." He could just feel there was something in the energy at the store that he needed to get away from. And then you could just walk into a room, like at a conference. When I would go to a conference, I would stand at the end. If I was by myself, I would stand at the back of the room and just scan the whole crowd from the back and just find who it is that I felt like I was going to have a good experience to go sit next to. Like what was the energy going to be good about that. Then when we had a dog for years and years and years, I think he probably was 19 years old. I don't know, he was really old. And that was back when I didn't have enough guts to take the dog in to get put to sleep, but he really, really needed to. He was just miserable. So I finally told my dad said he would take him, and so I called him and I said, "Okay, would you come get him the next day?" And then I didn't tell the kids or anybody. Well, Ed knew about it, but I didn't tell the kids. I didn't want all this drama about, oh, this is the last time you're going to see him and all that kind of stuff. So everybody went to school, didn't know. And then even after I made that phone call, I never looked at Fritz again. I never petted him. Anything. I just stepped over him when we left, and just kind of shut myself off of that. And then so Dad came and got him, took him to bed, had him put to sleep. And then when Tim got home from school the next day, he walked in the house and immediately knew that Fritz wasn't there. So he could feel the energy in the house. He just knew there was something missing. And then my mom came over because I wasn't home yet from work, and she came over to make sure he was okay. And she said he could feel it wasn't what you could just feel that he was gone. So I think you might be surprised if you maybe stop and think about how many times you can just feel. You walk into a room and go, "This doesn't feel right," or "This does feel right," or you got to go into a meeting. It's kind of tense. Something's going on there. You can also change the energy in a room by putting out your thoughts about just putting up harmony, that peace and love and calmness will be in the room at a meeting if maybe some tension going on there. But you're really more powerful than you think you are. I have a feeling that most people don't realize that you're feeling, but you don't really get it. Oh yeah, that's quite an interesting ability to have, or to realize that you have, that you can feel the energy. So go around this week and see how you walk in every place where you go. See how you feel in the energy in the place. Is it chaotic? Is it depressing? Is it bring you up? Makes you happy? See how you notice the energy of wherever it is you are in the next week or so. So thanks for tuning in, and have a great week.